Mom gave us two choices: go with her to the Donovan household where we could attend the best high school with Mr. Donovan's son, Caleb, but only get into a domestic university, or stay in our hometown for school and get to study abroad after high school graduation. My sister, Chloe, spoke first. Mom, I want to go to the Donovan household with you. Mom smiled, relieved, then turned to me. Your sister should get the first pick. If I send her abroad later, then I'll have fulfilled my duty as a mother. Seeing Chloe's expectant face as she clung to Mom's arm, I knew she had also been reborn. Too bad, Caleb would never ever fall for her. Anya, there's a lot going on at the Donovans, so Chloe and I are leaving today. Take good care of yourself at home, okay? Mom finished packing and left with Chloe. It wasn't like the last life at all when she'd stayed an extra 10 days just to convince Chloe to go with her to the Donovan household. In my last life, after Mom laid out the two choices, Chloe had also been quick to pick, but she chose to study abroad. After Mom and Dad divorced, I was put into my father's custody for 10 whole years. Mom never once came to see me, yet I thought about her every single day. It wasn't until Dad passed away and the authorities brought me to Mom's place that I finally had her back. When Chloe chose to study abroad, my heart soared. I could finally live with Mom day in and day out. But Mom wanted to take Chloe even more. She stayed at our house for 10 days, constantly trying to persuade Chloe to go with her. Chloe, however, was convinced the grass was greener on the other side, and she never changed her mind, not even when the Donovans pressed Mom to return. And so Mom and I went to the Donovan household, and that's where I met Caleb. He was handsome, coolly distinguished, and brilliant in school. He was the dream guy in every girl's heart. I couldn't help but fall for him too. I knew we were worlds apart, and I could only bury that love deep in my heart. It wasn't until after high school graduation, after a party, that Caleb, drunk, pinned me against a wall. Anya, will you study abroad with me? I forced myself to look away. I don't have the money. Caleb laughed, and the whole basement seemed to light up. I'll pay for you. In that moment, I finally knew the boy I'd secretly loved for 3 years felt the same way about me. A tidal wave of happiness crashed over me. I excitedly told Mom that Caleb wanted to take me to study abroad. What I got in return was a stinging slap across my face. You're not going. When you chose to come with me to the Donovan household, you gave up the path of studying abroad. All the money I've saved is for Chloe's overseas studies. I covered my face and tried to explain. Caleb said I wouldn't have to pay. He'd cover my tuition. Mom scoffed, looking at me with disgust. How shameless, trying to sleep your way into his bed for money. You really need to know your place. What is your status, and what is his? Someone like Caleb would only toy with you. Once he's bored, I'd still be the one paying. Don't even think about studying abroad. If you dare disobey me, never call me Mom again, and you'd better stay far away from Caleb. Don't mess up my job. Perhaps it was the lifelong lack of maternal love, but losing Mom was my biggest fear. Lost and heartbroken, I rejected Caleb, but Caleb seriously told me distance isn't an issue. I have money for plane tickets. After college, we started a long-distance relationship. He would fly back to see me every month, and the sweetness of our love filled me with hope for the future. When Mom found out we were actually dating, she secretly asked Caleb to look after Chloe, who was also studying in the same country. Caleb, unaware of our family situation, foolishly took care of Chloe as if he were her brother-in-law. Then one day in my senior year, I received a message from Chloe along with a photo. Chloe was bare-chested, hugging Caleb's neck, lying on a hotel bed. Sis, Caleb and I are together now. Stop bothering him. Caleb and I had been in love for 3 years. I knew deep down he couldn't betray me. My first thought was that Caleb had been set up. I angrily called Chloe, but I didn't notice the oncoming truck. After my soul left my body, I overheard Mom and Chloe's conversation. It's good your sister died. You need to quickly win Caleb's heart.